Look at me. Focus on me. I am in control now.
They call themselves anonymous. They are hackers on steroids. And if you fight back, watch out.
They attack innocent people like an internet hate machine.
I believe they're domestic terrorists.
Their name comes from their secret websites. People like David.
And the next thing I know, I had a bunch of naked guys on my profile.
Anonymous hacked his site and plastered it with gay sex pictures. His girlfriend left him.
She thought that I was cheating on her with guys.
And in today's episode, we return yet again to 4chan, which, as we all know, has been the internet's designated boogeyman for so long that it's practically a running joke. Except the punchlines keep showing up in federal court. For years, the same ritual plays out. Cable news cuts to a pixelated screenshot of a green frog. A senator thunders about the darkest corners of the web, and everyone nods solemnly like they've never opened a private browser tab in their lives. But meanwhile, the poll board just keeps humming along. The digital equivalent of that neon-lit basement club where the playlist is pure accelerationist techno, and everyone claims they're only there ironically. And how does this relate to Haiti? That Haiti, yes, the only failed state in the Western Hemisphere. Well, it became one of the board's favorite chew toys long before the current headlines of an impending pirate takeover. As early as 2023, threads were already appearing with titles like, "Are people in Haiti really eating each other?" And if Haiti could easily be conquered by any modern PMC with little more than 1,000 men, wipe out the locals, turn it into a private fiefdom. The posts were breezy, almost bored. A couple of boats, a few hundred guys, wipe the place clean, instant ethno-state. By late 2024, the fantasies had graduated to logistics. Someone posted a photo of Gonave Island with a little red circle and the caption, "Basically undefended, do it, LOL." All anonymous, all shitposting, all preserved forever in the 4plebs archives like a fossil record of future felonies. But it's not just 4chan. Platforms like Quora and a certain Substack newsletter have speculated, sometimes in graphic detail, about whether a small, well-equipped private force could conquer and hold a failed state like Haiti. Enter Gavin Weisenberg, 21, and Tanner Thomas, 20, two North Texas boys who apparently read the greatest hits thread, closed the tab, and turned the copy-pasta into a color-coded itinerary. Their plan, per the indictment unsealed this month, sail to Gonave Island, and that's in Haiti, kill every adult male, enslave the surviving women and children, and then declare the island open for business. Their preparations were methodical, but obviously makeshift. Online Haitian Creole lessons via Duolingo, joining a local fire academy for basic tactical skills, scouting boats on Craigslist, stockpiling knives and restraints, even a Google Doc titled Phase 1. Cull. They even tried recruiting homeless individuals with offers of land shares in their envisioned kingdom, using the same energy you'd use to pitch a crypto pump and dump scheme. But unfortunately for these guys, they beat the speedrun and willingly FedExed themselves straight into federal custody. And now life in prison is on the table. Then also there's Eric Prince, the Blackwater founder, who in recent months pitched the idea of deploying hundreds of contractors, complete with helicopters and tax rights, to stabilize the country for a period of a decade. But stabilization of this island is not a top priority of critics, including human rights groups that decry it as neo-colonial overreach, and of course they do, as well as being haunted by Blackwater's Iraq scandals. Most agree that a small private army could feasibly and probably easily topple the gang-controlled island. Yes for the initial grab, but no for holding it against revolts without, well, liquidating the population. And even then, the inevitable global backlash would make it untenable. Returning to Gavin and Tanner's plot, well, it was foiled early, a small mercy. But what is interesting is where 2023's thought experiments become 2024's to-do lists and 2025's headlines. This mashup paints a feverish 2025 tableau. Two edgelords LARPing as conquistadors amid Haiti's real mercenary gold rush, while online theorists cheer the apocalypse as history's rupture. And let's just for a second be brutally honest and say the distasteful things out loud. Haiti has now racked up 2 centuries of almost uninterrupted catastrophe and dysfunction. Today, its capital is ruled by barbecue gangs that literally barbecue their tasty enemies in the streets and eat them. Anyone doubting that can peruse multiple gore video sites with the keyword search of Haiti. That is, if you have a strong enough stomach. But at some point, you have to ask, quietly, uncomfortably, whether the island as it's currently constituted is even capable of governing itself in the modern era. Because history is full of precedents. From the 9th to the 11th century, Viking longships pulled up on random coasts, killed the men, stole the women and the land, and called it a Tuesday. 500 years later, Somali pirates and speedboats with AKs and RPGs are boarding supertankers for 9-figure ransoms, while the government in Mogadishu watches from the cheap seats.
Look at me. Look at me. I am in charge now.
In the end, what's clear is that a handful of determined men with boats, and originally with swords but now with guns, have been redrawing maps since maps were invented. The fantasy isn't that a couple of LARPers with a GoFundMe and a grudge could take Gonave Island. The fantasy is that someone, somewhere, won't eventually succeed. So that's it. What do you guys think? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, remember to follow me on the usual social media. I've been quite active on Instagram as of late, recounting my tales of travel. And I guess with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.